Dear Fat Acceptance community, take me to your elders.
You gotta be so good that they can't ignore you, especially the ones that ain't done shit for you. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean. They stab you in the back and then they ask why you're bleeding. I don't trust words, I trust actions. I don't care what you heard, I'm not slacking.
My name's Alan Roberts. This is Every Damn Day Fitness. Like, subscribe, click the notification over here. Share my videos. Subscribe to my second channel, Alan Roberts, in my opinion course. I'm going to link to above and below at the end in all those places. Thank you very much. So, before I get to anything, I wanted to say my deepest, heartfelt condolences to the family and friends of King Kong Bundy. I am a long-time WWF and WWE fan, and anybody that even has watched my channel for a while knows that one of the reasons why I started lifting when I was young, when I was like 14, 15 years old, was one, for sports, but two, because I wanted to look like Road Warrior Hawk. I'm a huge, huge, huge wrestling fan. Not so much anymore, WWE, by the way. Your content sucks. Your product sucks right now. It's horrible. I cannot wait for All Elite Wrestling. Hopefully they will either have a great content on their own, or they will spark WWE to do fucking better, because you guys suck right now. But I do want to say my deepest heartfelt condolences to King Kong Bundy's family. He did pass away at the age of 61, and it brought to my mind something that I thought was important that we talk about. On my channel, I talk about the dangers of being obese, getting people to healthy weights. I talk about a lot of things, and there are certain people that realize that I am not in any way trying to demean, be mean to, shame in any way anybody that's obese, anybody at all. My wife and I pretty much strictly help people get to healthy weights from unhealthy weights. That is mostly what we do as online coaches. We do have a few clients that are just with us for athleticism, and we love those too. But majority, the most fulfilling that we find are the ones that we help go from very unhealthy to healthy. We teach them the skills and the processes they need in order to get healthy, and that is the most rewarding job I've ever had. I absolutely love it, and oftentimes because of my delivery, because of how blunt I am, because when I see a fat person, I say they're fat or obese, because it is just a statement of where they are. To deny it, to ignore it is almost insulting to me. Like, if I see a morbidly obese person and I say, "Oh, you're not too heavy, you're fine," I find that to be pandering. I find that to be insulting. I find that to be literally, insulting to the person's integrity and intellect, just to be politically correct to them. And I would rather hurt somebody's feelings and save their life by telling them the truth than watch them die telling them a lie. That's just, it's something I've lived by. It's something I will live by, and that is how I feel on the matter. So I think that people sometimes get the idea that I hate obese people or something like that, and nothing could be farther from the truth. It's coming as a person that was overweight myself just up to a few years ago for all the wrong reasons, just to be strong and big and strapping, and a person that loves to eat. I understand that what it is like to be overweight, and I also understand what it's like to feel great by being healthy. So I truly, do have nothing against obese people. I want to help them. And one of the best ways I can help them is by making sure that they realize the dangers of what they're doing, of the dangers of the position they're putting themselves in life, the ultimate dangers of exposing themselves to multiple times of risks of different kinds of cancer, of diabetes, of blood clots, of all sorts of things, of osteoarthritis, of the quality of life they are robbing themselves from. I find it rewarding to help themselves rescue themselves from that. That is what I love to do. So, with that said, the reason why I strike out against the fat acceptance community so much is because I believe that accepting of this is such a lie for political correctness that it has become a huge issue. So, to the members, to the leaders of the fat acceptance community, take me to your elders. I would like to have a sit-down meeting with your elders. I am going to be 48 years old this summer. I would like to talk to a dozen of you that are older than me. I would love to talk to a dozen of you that are older than me. A dozen members, leaders of the fat acceptance community that are morbidly obese themselves. I would love to talk to them that are older than me. I would love to hear their side of the story of how they can be healthy at any size at the age of 50 and up. I would love to hear that. I would love to hear a 400-pound person tell me, 400-pound, 5'5" woman tell me that, she's perfectly healthy at 48, 49, 50, 60 years old. I want to sit down and talk to those people. Please do. And this is not a leading question. Please do contact me. Please do send me a DM on Instagram. Please do send me an email at aroberts@everydamndayfitness.com. Please do get a hold of me. I would love to have a sit-down conversation with the elders of the fat acceptance community. I would love to. I would love to hear them explain how their life is perfectly fine, how they feel perfectly healthy at 500 pounds and 60 years old. I would love to meet these people. I would love to, because in reality, I like to keep an open mind. So therefore, I want to understand who I'm talking to. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe medical science is completely wrong, that having 500 pounds on your frame won't help, won't increase your risk of osteoarthritis to a great degree. Maybe I'm wrong that most 60-year-olds that are 300 pounds plus have diabetes. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about all these things, and I'm willing to keep an open mind. Maybe science and all the things that we see are wrong. So I am willing to sit down at a table with the members of the fat acceptance community that are 50 plus. I would love to sit down with you. I would love to have you display to me how you're healthy at every size. I would love to have these things done. I would love to be proven wrong. I would love to be proven wrong, because it would give me much more hope, because there's no way that my wife and I, and the very few other trainers that are focused more on obesity than they are on big biceps, there is no way that we can get to everybody. There's no way that we, the very few of us, can actually help coach the millions, hundreds of millions of people that are overweight in America, let alone the billions of overweight people that are overweight in the world. There's no way we can do it. There's no way that we, with the very small voices we have, can incite enough change to actually save the people that are here now. Hopefully in the future it will resonate, but there's no way that we, as a very small minority of even trainers, of coaches, warning people about the dangers of this obesity epidemic, there's no way that we can impact enough change to save the close to 100 million obese people in America right now from the future dangers that they are facing. There is just no way. So, most bang for our buck, I would love to sit down and make sure that this is a valid thing. So please do, 50-year-old plus people that weigh 350, 400 pounds, please do contact me. I would love to sit down and talk to you. And I would love to have you display how healthy you are. That would make my absolute life, because then I would know that we have a little bit more time. The very few of us that are more focused on health of the general population versus making sure everybody has a great deadlift, I would love to hear that, because that would give me some hope. Because right now, it's a losing battle. It really is. We need to accept that. Right now, we are losing the battle against fat acceptance. Because in reality, it is easier for people to turn off their sense of reason and just be told they are okay. It is easier for people to think, there's nothing wrong with me, society just views me poorly. It is easier for them to think that and then go on bunches of medications to mask all sorts of issues. It is easier for people to do that and just pretend in front of the camera, because that's what social media is, that they're living their best life, that you can't tell if I'm healthy or not by my size. It is easier for people to do that versus the constant work at being healthy, the constant mental attitude of I've put myself into an unhealthy state and now I need to get out of it. It's easier for people to lie to themselves. It absolutely is. It is easier for people to lie to themselves. And when you have a vast majority of people, the 70% of people that are overweight or obese, it is easier in a group mentality to lie. So just for me, take me to your elders. I want to talk to them. And that's just my 2 cents in the matter. My name is Alan Roberts. Hit me up on Instagram at EverydamnDayFitness. Hit me up on Twitter at EverydamnFit. I'm also on Facebook at EverydamnDayFitness. On my internet at EverydamDayFitness.net. God damn.